Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to film a first impressions using all drugstore products. These products are mostly from the haul that I showed you guys earlier last week. I will link that down below if you guys want to check it out. In that video I did mention that I hardly use drugstore products, so I'm really starting to get into using more drugstore things because I feel like it's just dumb to only buy high-end stuff. I literally bought a full face and then some for the same price that I would pay for one or two high-end things, and it's silly. So I'm excited to try these out and find new things that I love so I can stop spending ridiculous amounts of money on just high-end things. Of course, I do have my ride or die products that are, like, some of them are high-end and I will still continue to buy them, but you know, they're not the only makeup products out there that are awesome. So let's get straight into it. So my face has already been washed and moisturized and all that, so I think I'm just going to start with foundation because I'm not doing a super dramatic look. This is just going to be every day. I'm going to hang out with some friends later, so I just want some light makeup on. I'm going to start with the L'Oreal True Match. I am the color into Classic Ivory. I don't know if this is going to match me actually, so we will see. I thought about getting drugstore brushes as well, but I didn't want to spend too much money, so I'm going to use my beauty blender for this. But I feel like if you have a product that you love that isn't that much money and your application process is the most expensive part, you can reuse that so much that it might be worth the money, because I have yet to find something I like better than the beauty blender, so I just don't want to taint my opinion of this foundation by using a brush I don't like. So it's a little, I don't know, it's not too light. It just makes me look whiter because I have so much redness. It makes my face look darker, but I think it does blend with my neck well. I also did go to the lake last weekend, so my skin is a little darker. Clearly not much, but I think this will be good for the winter time because my skin doesn't get much lighter than this. So it's definitely clinging to some dry patches on my skin, which I feel like a lot of foundation would, but it's like severely, like it's kind of turned orange, kind of like right here. But for the most part, it looks pretty good. It is I don't know, it does look like I have foundation on to me in the mirror. Like on camera it looks perfect, but I'll probably add it into my rotation, especially if I want to do a more dramatic look on the weekends, because it's the only full coverage foundation that I own. I'm usually a sheer to medium coverage kind of person. I love BB creams, tinted moisturizers, CC creams, just lighter foundations. Those are my favorites. I just remembered I did not get a setting powder or any kind of powder foundation, so I probably won't set this foundation. It is later in the day, so I don't have to really worry about it lasting like 8 hours or anything. So I mentioned in my rose gold tutorial that the Maybelline Color Tattoo eyeshadow in Inked in Pink was a dupe for the Kylie Cosmetics rose gold cream shadow. I saw this in the store and I thought I would pick it up, but I got the white color, which is too cool. So I thought I would try to use this as a base and see how that goes on my eyelids. Hopefully that way the eyeshadows are really bright and pigmented as opposed to kind of being darker and blah, because my eyelids are kind of dark. I'm just going to take any kind of flat brush and just put that on my lids. So it did take a few layers to kind of build up coverage, so it's not very, very pigmented, but it is pretty white, and I think it's going to work really well for a base. So going into this Maybelline Blushed Nudes palette, I'm going to pick up this cream color here and just set that really quick. So going back into that Blush Nudes palette, I'm going to pick up this color here. I'm just going to put this into my crease with a crease brush. So these shadows are really easy to blend out. I really, really like that. I mean, they're not super pigmented, but they're really easy to blend. So on a pencil brush, I'm going to take the color next to it. It's just a darker brown, and these are both pretty warm. I would say that the one I'm picking up now is a little bit cooler, but that first one was really warm. So I'm just going to make a V shape with my pencil brush, and I'm not going to blend it out right now, but I'll blend it out in just a second. I'm just going to get this in the shape that I want it so it doesn't get too crazy. I'm going to take my crease brush and blend that out really well. So I'm going to take this peachy color here. It is kind of shimmery, but I really, really like how peachy it is. I'm going to take a flat shadow brush and just pack that on the lid. That peachy color was really sheer, so I think I'm going to take this color here. It looks really dark, but I think it's going to be fine for my lid. I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush and just take that warm copper shade that we use for our crease and just blend all of that out. So for the sake of using my new e.l.f. flat definer brush, I'm going to pack the darkest color that we used on the outer corner. I'm going to put that up against my lower lash line. And I'm going to take that copper color on a crease brush. I'm just going to use this real quick and buff it out. I'm going to try out my NYC waterproof black liner. It has kind of a thicker tip, which I like. You have to use a sharpener to sharpen the end of this one. I like this better than retractable eyeliners. This is really black. I really like this. The only thing is I wonder, I mean, it says waterproof, but I don't trust waterproof sometimes. This might be my new favorite eyeliner. I love how dark this is. It is the, just so you guys know exactly what it is, it's the NYC City Proof 24-hour waterproof eyeliner pencil. I will definitely link all these products down below for you guys, even though it's in the drugstore haul as well. Okay, this was not in my haul. I got this afterwards, but this is the Maybelline Falsies mascara, and it's waterproof as well. The camera doesn't want to focus on this, but it has like a bendable wand. It's weird, but I am intrigued. Oh my gosh. I wish you could see my lashes on camera. I don't know why you can't. It looks like I have no lashes, which is why I wear false lashes in every video. In person, this is awesome. I gave them a lot of volume, which I think is hard to find in a mascara. Even if it advertises as voluminous, it does not give you that much volume. This is really nice. I'm going to see if you guys can tell. So I'm going to try out this NYX eyebrow pencil. So I don't hate this. I don't love it. I think I like the Tarte Dip Brow better than I like this. I don't think I'm a pencil brow kind of person. So I'm going to contour my face a little bit with this Physicians Formula bronzer. It says it's for light skin tones, so hopefully it isn't lying. I do have trouble with bronzers being too warm for my skin tone, and I don't know if this is technically meant as a contour, if it's meant to bronze all over the face, but it does come with this little tiny brush, which clearly this is more of like a contour brush. So on camera it looks a lot more orange than it is in real life. Like in the mirror it looks like it's a nice shadow, so I would probably wear this. I'm going to highlight with this L'Oreal True Match Lumi highlighter slash blush. I don't think I'm going to use it as a blush, and I also don't know how you're supposed to. There's no like pinky, red, anything. It is just purple and green and blue, and I feel like that is more of a highlight. So I don't know. Whoa. This highlight is intense. So it's super icy. I don't know how you're supposed to use this as a blush. I mean, I guess if you use maybe the beige or purple color. No, it's so icy. I don't think you should use this as a blush if you buy this, personally, unless you like a white blush, but doesn't that defeat the purpose of blush? So the last thing is lips, and I think I'm going to go in with this NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick. This is in the color Bedtime Flirt. So this is a little bit too red for me. I don't like this. I know there are just things that I feel like will look good on other people. Just for me particularly, I don't like darker lip colors, and for this one it's just really warm and I don't like it. So I'm gonna try and fix it. I'm gonna put Baby Doll over top of it. It's a little bit lighter. So I've let the liquid lipstick dry a little bit. I still don't love the color, but I really don't want to put anything else on my lips. Favorite thing out of all of these products was the mascara. It was a big surprise to see how awesome it was. I do like the eyeshadows as well, even though they're not very pigmented. They are really easy to blend. I didn't love the highlight. It was really, really icy and you could not use it as a blush, even though the packaging said you could. But I think that's it for this video. I hope that you decided to buy or not buy some of these products, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!